Welcome to Le Mans. It's honestly like my first experience, or like the first time that I'm experiencing like glamping. And yeah, let's take a look at the environment. Okay guys, let's have a look at our tent. Oh, that's so cool. Wow, we are at Le Mans with BMW M. This is crazy. Like, I can't believe what just happened in this year already. We are in Le Mans, 24-hour race, the biggest one ever. My first one. Like, this is insane. I'm so grateful. So hi guys, I changed. I just removed my blouse. I left it back in the tent, and now we're here to have the chance to see the new BMW M5. We have to leave our phones and also this little camera at the entrance door. This is highly confidential, so I'm not allowed to film. I just saw the new BMW M5 and what a cool car. What a cool car. So guys, it is 5:45 and now we're heading over to the track because we will have the BMW hospitality party tonight, and I think around 9 p.m. we will also have some concerts, so I'm super excited. By the way, I am wearing again my black leather jacket I also wore for the 24-hour race at the Nürburgring. Just the black basic top, some blue jeans and the Adidas Samba. Now we're walking towards the shuttle. So we're having a shuttle for the whole day that brings us from the glamping area to the track. So guys, this is the BMW hospitality next to the racetrack. There's a 20s BMW art car, like in a mini version. Kindly wanted to ask about, of course, your journey in the automotive industry. That's so inspiring for every woman out there. Maybe we start with a little introduction.
Yeah, super. So I'm Kathleen, Flemish from Belgium. I am in the most fun job ever. As I told you at start, I have also an engineering degree. I work here since 2016 and I actually had to Google it.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know anything about automotive, about motorsport. I have to say it like this, automotive yes, but motorsport I didn't know, and I never heard about WRT.
Yeah. And WRT, what do you do? Maybe a lot of guys out there haven't heard about it either.
Yeah, so we are one of the largest GT teams in the world. Yeah. We have 140 people working in the team, represent BMW as an official partner for their GT program and their LMDH hypercar program. And if we say a race team, it is really literally everywhere in the world. We go to the US, we go to Japan, we go to Africa. Obviously we are in Europe. So we race literally all around the world. That is everything that is racing, which is 60% of our revenue. 40% come from what we call the manufacturing program.
So I always talk a lot about the, let's say, female perspective in motorsport. How has it been for you to be leader in a male-dominated industry?
Yeah. I remember when I started here, I work always very hard. I'm sure you do too. I was like, I'll show you what hard work is. But because I couldn't ever do what they do. They go day and night. Yeah. It's amazing. So yes, I started in this world. Why did they hire me? Because I didn't know about racing. They hired me because the company became at that moment so big, and that's where I came in, to not take decisions with the belly, but to take the decisions based on facts.
Especially when you're like starting in the game and you have the feeling that, okay, I first have to get the respect to be here to, I don't know, justify why I'm here, why what I know, why I'm the best person for that job. How do you keep up the confidence?
One day when I was much younger, I struggled a lot with that, and a wise person said to me, if every evening you look in the mirror and you can say that you've given all you can, then you had a good day. Because when I looked in the mirror, I was never happy. It was never enough, and I wanted, we women, I think we always want to prove ourselves and prove ourselves and prove ourselves until a level that it is sometimes just not healthy anymore. But I really started living by that and giving everything I had, but also learning that if you do your best, your upper best, people respect you for doing your upper best.
Same for me. I always say to myself, fake it till you make it.
Exactly.
Right now there are some situations where I have to fake the confidence because I just get the task and I accept it and I try to prove that I'm good at it, but in my inner self I'm like, can I really do this? Am I like ready enough for it? And then there's the other saying in lean management, start before you're ready. So they're like so many phrases coming together. I always have to say to myself to do the job because I'm like struggling a lot, to be honest.
And you know, the best board of directors, the best management teams, they've understood that diversity is not only about women and experience and color, but also about age. And more Generation Z should be at the board, at the management table, because it is a different generation with a different education.
Thank you so much for the time. I will switch off the camera now. We call it a night. It's around midnight. We had a dinner, a few drinks, and a few other content creators joined us. So we are getting back to the glamping village by the shuttle, and then we will go to bed, have some rest, get energized for tomorrow. Good morning, guys. It is race day. I wanted to give you a little update on today's schedule. For today, before the race, the one that will start at 4 p.m., we have a little grid walk planned. We have the road to Le Mans starting at 10:30 a.m. And then we have the warm up, and after at 3:30, 30 minutes before the race, the official departure ceremony. I also subscribed for a little garage tour tonight at 11:30 p.m. because I really love the dark aesthetic vibe of the racing. And now I'm taking over the shuttle to go to the racetrack. So guys, we're now starting the grid walk. For the shuttle to the BMW hospitality, and because we're stuck in traffic jam, let's do an interview with Samantha, one of the racing drivers for BMW Motorsport. And Samantha, would you mind introducing yourself?
Yes. Hi everybody, my name is Samantha Tan. I'm a professional race car driver, team owner of Samantha Tan Racing and BMW Motorsport ambassador. We're here at Le Mans, so it's very exciting to be here. Excited to be here with Stephanie.
And Samantha, it's so fascinating to talk to a woman who is into motorsport. What was your journey? When did you start racing?
So, for a lot of drivers, they start when they're really young in go-karts. I didn't start racing until I was 16, but I've always had an interest in cars. My dad sparked my passion for racing, so like I grew up going to track days with him and car meets, and so like I grew up around cars and like the feeling of speed. I loved going fast. So, but when I was old enough, I was 14. he started to enroll me in these like performance driving schools because he wanted me to be a safe driver.
In which city?
So I'm from Toronto. Forgot to say that. I'm from Toronto, Canada. And there are these like BMW schools. But he enrolled me in one of those, and then at the end of one of the programs, I got to sit in my very first race car. So I started 2014, and then 3 years later, started my own race team with two BMW M235iRs. And it wasn't until just last year that they hired me as an ambassador.
No way.
But yeah, I've gone up the whole ladder system. I did M235, I did 3 years in the M4 GT4, and now I'm in my third year in the M4 GT3.
Okay guys, little update. The garage tour just got cancelled because one of the BMW cars crashed. So it wasn't like a pit stop to do like a driver change and to just do like tire change, but to also repair the car. That's why they're right now under pressure and we're not allowed to go inside anymore.
You're like my kryptonite, got me on contact. Baby, I can't deny. I know. Lay in this bed at night, can't get you off my mind. You say the words and I'll go. Let's just keep it simple. Anywhere the wind blows, I'll be high as windows for your love.
That has been it. 24 hours of Du Mans, like insane, honestly insane. I am really happy for the BMW team that they managed to get the BMW art car back on the track for another few laps. All overall, we finished with 2 BMW cars in the different categories, and based on yesterday night, we didn't expect that to happen. So I think the whole team can be like super proud what they accomplished. And of course, congrats to Ferrari team ended the race with 2 pole positions in the category for the hypercars. That's crazy. Congrats.